if I should be like official or something like that. I ain't got a microphone, and no, I can't use the candleism. I go, hey, Instagram, it's me, T from the Pattersons, taking the train to bed, here with a Grand Rising report. It's Grand Rising in India, wherever you are. It might not be Grand Rising, but this is a report from a place that's having a Grand Rising. See how that works? Look, it's not serious. This is serious. Remember? Oh, by the way, we're still. We passed the 9 nights for Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. He passed, and great man. But one of the things one of the many things he said, one of the many guiding inspirations, guiding principles, guiding code marks. He was saying it's like, don't talk bad about people. I mean, you don't be calling. Well, I guess you can call people out, but you don't call them out of their name. Let's put it that way. You don't rename them. You don't, whatever. When they're doing something stupid, you just, people say, well, what do you think about that? You say, well, they said what they said. You're not in their head. You don't know their hidden agenda. Let me give you an example, because it happened with all this stuff happening around. Not happened, but it inspired me. It got me to thinking. All this stuff happening around the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar. Because it's a moment where black people are coming together. The tip of the spear is like what I call American Africans. Black people went through that thing of being stolen and enslaved and Jim Crowed and whatever, antebellum and hung and redlined and the whole story. The lineage kind of people, right? That came from look, don't worry about that part. But when Black Panther came out, those are the first people that started hanging. Then other people would say, oh yeah, that's cool. So you had this mass thing, they hold these mashups. It was like incredible, right? It was the first time anything like I haven't seen anything like that. So I was going, hey, this is nice. Then this thing happened with Kendrick Lamar on the halftime show and SZA and all the rest of that stuff, who were also involved in that first one because of Black Panther, So it's the same thing happened. Is there something about Kendrick Lamar and SZA that brings out the tip of the spear in all of us? I don't know. I'm just saying they were common in both things like that. Well, here's the thing. In recent times, right, I was watching the movie, the second movie, the Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, whatever it is, and I got upset. No, I mean, it came out, and I said, oh, I'm watching the movies. They're back to the comic thing. They're doing the comic thing. Okay, yeah, got the guy from the sea, and I see it's a Hollywood movie. I see I can understand that, right? But let me stop right there. No, let me keep on going. Then they went to the after credits. After the credits, they always have some sort of scene, right? And they had Nakia, who's now in Haiti, and the warrior girl, the sister of T'Challa. She comes and visits. She's all down and out for some other reason. I guess she couldn't get together with the fishy guy. I guess she's supposed to get together with the fishy guy, and they didn't get together, and they should get together because that's the way it's structured, right? Anyway, she's there on the beach contemplating, blah, blah, blah. And here comes Nakia, comes along with this little kid, And so they introduced, because it's properly introduced. I said, oh, yeah. I said, this is your auntie, meaning that, the girl, the warrior girl, the one that called out the colonizer for, messing with her lab and stuff like that. She says, oh, because that's her brother's child. Nice dark-skinned guy, I said, well, what's your name? And the little boy says, Tucson. Oh, I had the whole movie. I'm going with the whole movie. I'm going with the flow. And all of a sudden, what? What? Tucson? What are you talking about? Look, you got Bookman. the maroon, they started the whole Haitian thing, and then a few years they got him and did whatever they did, spiked his head or whatever, had told them the colonizer, well, specifically the French, and then you had then they got Toussaint who got some status as a middle class kind of guy, and he was sort of dragged into the Haitian thing, and he was a good strategist. He became a thing, Toussaint Louverture, but he was still he's still in love with the empire kind of thing. He sort of trusted them, like Mugabe trusted England, that's not, we won't get to that. But he light skinned, he hanging out with the I guess we call him in black market the boule class, that kind of thing. But he's trying to hang out with the brothers, so he's named after that guy. But wait a second, Haitian Revolution took long. It took some years, you know what I mean? And the last cat that really sparked the thing, that really, how do you say? I want to say that word. That upset, that miffed, that got under the skin, that really beat up on the French. That was Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Dessalines was dark skinned. He the one. In fact, he was so one. Then what did they do when they got him? They sort of tricked Toussaint into hanging out in France, and then they just I don't know what they did, put him in jail, whatever they did, and starved him, whatever the white man, the colonizer who speaks with forked tongue does. That's what they did to Toussaint. That's what they did to Robert Mugabe, to speak with forked tongue. Anyway, back to the point. And I'm going and he was so, I want to say fierce, so fierce that when they finally got him, I don't know how they got him. I read it. It's a good book. Oh man, what's it? I got the book. I read it. Island of Memes. Island of MEMES. Island of Memes is about the Haitian Revolution. It has all this stuff, and it was by Dr. Wade Noble. I think he's out of California. Talk about California. Going back to what name? Kendrick and them. In California, man. Remember in the '60s? The whole. They said the whole student uprising. Well, it actually started in France for some cinema thing. Just give me some history, right? Then it sort of spread in Mexico, but then in the States, it was San Francisco State, up there with, who's up, the people up there, that's where it started as far as the states go. Then it went to Columbia and all those other Ivy League schools, even Bronx Community College, where we did our thing too. But that's not the point. Anyway, so Dr. Wade Noble, I think he got his degree from, one of the big old goody schools. He's a PhD, a doctor, Sanford or whatever, school like that. Anyway, he's got this great book, Island of Memes, and it goes through this whole thing. Now, here's the important thing, especially that scene, it should have been this way, because Dessalines was trained, helped, whatever, I'll say trained by a woman. Now, I don't know her name. It's like her name was Victoria. I can remember because like a Queen's Victoria's. So, okay, that's the whatever. She came from Dahomey. You know where when what's the name? Her husband made that movie about the women warriors or whatever. And they did whatever. Well, she came from that kind of thing, right? And she trained Dessalines. So we can say that Nakia is training. His mother is training. Let's not call him Toussaint. Let's call him Dessalines, okay? Training Dessalines is like, you see how inconvenient that is? Or better still, the sister, the warrior with the inventions, helping too. That's the next level, you know what I mean? But that's not put in place. Well, it's put in place, but it's going to be like raising up Toussaint. I have nothing against Toussaint. I'm cool with Toussaint. But why? History doesn't say that. No evidence says that. So this is what bothers me. Now here's what further bothers me. Now that bothers me. I'm not even an academic. I won't get into that. But I'm just an audio dramatist, which I guess I can write this thing. I can dramatize whatever. But my problem when that happened, and all these people mouthing. I'm going, well, where are the academics who know this? Didn't Dr. Wade Noble get together with all his academic people? You know, like wearing what do you call it? The Nubia people, right? They're academics, you know. How come they wasn't on this? I mean, maybe they did say something. I don't know. I don't pay attention no more. I just I got the hoodie because it's nice. I like this hoodie. I like this hoodie a lot. I used to bother them because now I used to do this thing. I have an ADOS T-shirt, American Descendants of Slavery T-shirt, and these folks are hooked up with forget that other organization, the one who whatever. And so I used to wear. So we have the two, and I even got a Tariq thing with a T-shirt too. Anyway, just leave that alone. Okay. So here's the thing. My problem is that when you have something happen, all sectors are supposed to jump up. Like we have with this thing with the mashups, people from all walks of life, all stratas of the, for lack of a better term, the black experience are chiming in on this cultural thing about the Super Bowl halftime show, what Kendrick did. Well, when the movie comes out, we have you see, and then. Let me go back to it. Okay. That's aside. Now you see that. Now I done did my rant. Okay, I know this is my report. My last thing on the report. Remember, I started with Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. saying you should not be talking bad about calling people out their name. Take somebody like Roland Martin. I'm calling his name, but I'm not calling him out his name, right? Everybody make fun of him. Oh, this and that. Who this and that. Who that. Well, why you distracting when you make fun of him? You're not saying what his biggest sin, he's of Haitian descent. I don't know if he said anything about the black about that scene where it should have been the name should have been Dessalina. I don't know because I didn't research that. I'm not interested in researching that boy. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have called out his name. He a man. Anyway, his sin, if you will, was now with all this stuff coming about the USAID, the agency that funnels money, whatever, gave all this money to the Clinton Foundation, and the Clinton Foundation just destroyed Haiti with the money that was given by American taxpayers. You want to say everybody says that. Here's what did Roland Martin do in the history of everything. When Hillary was running the first time, he's all up under her, under her pheromones and dancing with her and teaching her to do the Dougie and stuff like that. He's of Haitian descent. The Clintons destroyed his homeland, if you will, where he come from, right? And he up there teaching the colonizer, the destroyer, her thing, how to do the Dougie, and say, "Come on, you need to be elected. Oh, we love you," like that. That's his sin. Ain't nobody call him out on that. And then he keeps on going, still shilling for the Clintons. Look. I'm going to end it here. I swear. My grandmother always said, ignore the ignorant. Here's a Bible thing, but I read the Bible. I don't remember coming across. But ignore the ignorant. Now, we have this day and age where people be canceling people. But when you cancel somebody, you draw attention to them. What you do is you ignore them. You sideline them. And all the people that they try to influence or bring together, this morning. I think I'll go to the beach after this. The point is this. When you react to something, you actually heighten the thing. People are curious. Oh, what is he serious? Hey, maybe he has a point there. No, you ignore it. You ignore the ignorant. Oh, there it is. I was talking to Blue Light. Hey, Blue Light Brigade, it's over with now. The sunrise is here. So sunrise is here. And I'm gone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.